Hello, my name is Locher. I'll be the instructor for the University of Michigan Nexus Transformative Leadership course, a subject which I have nearly 40 years of experience working with organizations in all kinds of industries, healthcare, manufacturing, services, higher education even, and not-for-profits. How do I define transformative leadership? It's an approach to leadership that seeks to affect change in individuals and entire social groups, such as organizations. Now, how's this different in classical approaches to leadership? We do it through inspirational purpose, not just command and control techniques. And that's what really distinguishes it from approaches we've seen in the past. Transformative leadership is absolutely necessary to creating an adaptive culture. So what is an adaptive culture? Envision an organization made up of individuals that have the skills and mindsets to handle and manage change. We'll start with the biggest challenge that exists, which is human nature. Humans are resistant to change. So we'll cover that very important topic and understand what's the source of that resistance, the human need for certainty, as an example. We'll review various classic motivational models. We'll discuss even a bit of human brain physiology. We'll discuss the skills that a transformative leader needs, as well as the behaviors they need to consistently exhibit. Finally, we'll review a 6-step process that an organization can follow to begin the journey of creating an adaptive culture. So why is transformative leadership important? We all know that change is inevitable. However, the pace of change has been accelerating over the recent years. Pick any subject, technology, changing very rapidly, business conditions, geopolitical situations. There's a lot going on, and organizations need to be better equipped to handle those changing conditions. So what makes this course different? The course will consist of lecture, group discussions, case studies, exercises, supplemental readings. The group discussions allow the participants to share their life experiences. I'm a firm believer that people can learn as much from each other going through a course as they can from me. The case study is representing a company that has been able to successfully sustain a culture of creativity for decades now. The exercises will involve the participants creating their own roadmaps to creating an adaptive culture. For me, the best courses go beyond concepts, where the participants can create something tangible that they can take back to their organizations. To maximize such an outcome, I encourage organizations to send multiple leaders. Therefore, they can work together on developing that roadmap. Students can expect from taking this course the development of this roadmap based on the concepts covered. They'll be able to take that roadmap back to their organization and share it with their colleagues. For organizations that are new to the journey, just starting their journey, this will get them going. For those already on the journey and experiencing difficulties, their roadmap will reflect changes, course adjustments from the approach that they've been taking. So how to develop a transformative leadership roadmap? It's a 6-step process that we'll go through. First step is to identify an inspirational purpose. Second step is to develop processes for people to get engaged. I've often said none of this happens by chance, it happens by design. That means we need processes for members of the organization to get engaged. Step 3 is we need to provide members of the organization with opportunities to get involved. And that means applying the concepts, practicing process improvement, problem solving in real ways. Only through practice will they be able to develop the requisite skills and ultimately mindsets and habits for change. In step 4, we all know we can't learn these things on our own. We need help. So the organization needs to assure that proper coaching capability exists. In step 4, we'll talk about how an organization can develop the requisite coaching capabilities. In step 5, the means by which the change process will be monitored and managed must be developed. Finally, sustaining change over time is the tricky part. In step 6, the participants will determine how they will sustain the culture over time. Participants will customize their roadmaps to meet their unique needs in their areas, which can be a team, a department, or an entire organization. We have known for over 100 years what it takes humans to learn, to create habits. We understand the sources of the resistance for change. It's not something innate in people. So that shouldn't discourage people, but we just should understand the undertaking of this and build on what we've known for 100 years, really, going back to the early 1900s in the psychology of learning. What does it take for people to learn and develop skills? So it's almost like the best kept secret in industry or in the world. We don't apply this, we don't apply these concepts, but we expect our folks to change and ultimately our organizations.